Attention passionate Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Pittsburgh Steelers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Pittsburgh Steelers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Let's get to the news. So here's the scoop that's been buzzing around the NFL circles. There's some serious speculation about the Rams potentially trading Puka Nacua to the Steelers. Yes, you heard that right. The same Puka Nacua who's been making waves as one of the most exciting young wide receivers this season. According to some whispers from sources close to the league, the Rams, sitting at 6-2 with a manageable cap space of around $13 million, are apparently open to moving Nacua. And the reason? They're looking to free up cap space, especially to make room for extensions for Stafford, which makes perfect sense given how much they rely on their quarterback's durability and their offensive production. Now, the proposed deal. The Rams are said to be considering sending Nacua to the Steelers in exchange for a third-round pick in the 2026 draft. If this move happens, it could be a game-changer for the Steelers, especially considering their current situation. Pittsburgh, sitting at 5-3 and leading the AFC North after the deadline, has been pretty quiet, but they're clearly looking for that extra firepower, particularly at wide receiver. With Deontay Johnson still on IR, the Steelers have been searching for a reliable third receiver who can bring speed and explosive yards after catch. Nacua, at just 24 years old, could fit that bill perfectly. What makes Nacua such an intriguing option? Well, he's a contested catch monster, a true magnet on those tough in-traffic throws. His ability to snag those difficult passes and turn them into big gains has been a huge reason for his success so far this season. Nacua's yards are impressive, and he's shown he can be a reliable target, especially in clutch moments. His stats this year are eye-popping. Over 700 receiving yards in just 7 games, averaging more than 11 yards per catch with 3 touchdowns. He's also been a threat with the ball in his hands, adding a solid 55 rushing yards on just 4 carries, showing that he can contribute in multiple ways. Looking deeper into his season, Nacua has been a real difference maker. He's second in the league in receptions with 61, fourth in receiving yards, and he's been especially effective in contested catch situations. His ability to win those 50-50 battles is what makes him a perfect fit for Pittsburgh's offense, which has always thrived on physicality and finding playmakers who can come down with the ball when it matters most. Plus, he's been remarkably healthy all season, 0 injuries, and has shown consistent production week in and week out. That reliability is exactly what the Steelers need right now. For the Rams, the motivation is clear. They're prioritizing their defense and trying to manage their salary cap more effectively. After ranking 4th in EPA per pass on offense, they're likely feeling confident about their offensive core and want to bolster their defense without sacrificing too much on offense. The odds are that they see Nacua as a valuable trade chip to help them shore up other areas, especially with the looming possibility of a deeper playoff run and trying to keep Stafford healthy and protected with a stronger defense. Now, what about the impact on the Steelers? Well, if this deal goes through, it could mean a significant boost to their aerial attack. Puka Nacua's addition would project to add around 900 yards in total offense, which is a huge boost. His presence could elevate Kenny Pickett's game, giving him a reliable target who can win those contested catches in tight coverage. And considering the Steelers' tendency to run a lot of short and intermediate routes, Nacua's ability, averaging over 5 yards after the catch, would be a huge asset, especially in the red zone and third down situations. Furthermore, in terms of matchup advantages, Nacua's skill set could exploit the Browns' zone coverage. Pittsburgh has been good at creating mismatches, and Nacua's speed and ability to win in tight spaces could help them exploit soft spots in opposing defenses. His route running and quickness would give the Steelers a new dimension in their passing game, especially in the slot, where they've been looking for consistency. With his knack for contested plays and his ability to turn short catches into big gains, he could become a key piece for Pittsburgh's offense as they push toward the postseason. Adding Nacua could also have a psychological impact. It's not just about the yards or the stats, it's about the confidence boost for the entire team. Pittsburgh has been solid defensively and on special teams, but their offense has sometimes struggled with consistency. Bringing in a young, dynamic receiver like Nakua could energize that unit, giving Kenny Pickett a reliable weapon in high-pressure situations. It's the kind of move that can turn a good team into a great one, especially when you're fighting in a division as tough as the AFC North. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture, Super Bowl odds. The Steelers, with this potential addition, could see their chances climb from +7, 0 to around +3, 800 if they manage to secure Nakua. That's a significant shift in the betting markets, reflecting how much impact a player like that can have. His presence in the playoffs, especially as a contested play specialist, raises Pittsburgh's chances of making a deep run. His ability to come down with those critical third-down conversions and red zone catches would be invaluable. It's not just about this season either. Nakua's youth and upside make him a long-term asset, aligning perfectly with Pittsburgh's goal of building a competitive roster for years to come. Looking at the AFC North, this move could shake things up considerably. The Browns have been formidable, but their defense has shown vulnerabilities. The Ravens are always a threat, especially with their rushing attack and Lamar Jackson's dual-threat ability. The Bengals, still trying to find consistency, could be affected if Pittsburgh gets a boost. A healthy Nakua, combined with the Steelers' already formidable defense and a solid running game, could make Pittsburgh a serious contender to win the division and challenge for the conference title. In terms of the Steelers' current roster, adding Nakua would complement their existing weapons well. George Pickens continues to develop into a true star, and with Deontay Johnson inching back from IR, the trio of receivers would be formidable. Nakua's ability to win contested catches would open up more space for the others, creating mismatches and forcing defenses to pick their poison. And let's not forget, with the offensive line playing better than in previous seasons, Kenny Pickett now has a more reliable environment to operate in. This could be the push Pittsburgh needs to become even more explosive offensively. Of course, all of this hinges on the deal actually happening, and there are still questions about whether the Rams will part ways with Nakua, especially considering his impressive start to the season. But the signs point toward a potential move, and if it does, Steelers fans should be excited. It's the kind of bold move that could define the franchise's direction for the next few years. The Steelers have always been about smart, strategic additions, players who fit their identity and can elevate the team. Nakua fits that mold perfectly, and he could be the missing piece that pushes Pittsburgh over the top in a highly competitive AFC. In the grand scheme of things, this potential trade is more than just a change of scenery for Nakua. It's a statement about the Steelers' ambition. They're not content with just being playoff contenders. They want to be Super Bowl champions. With a young, talented receiver like Nakua, they could add that extra gear needed to get over the hump. It's an exciting time to be a Steelers fan, and whether this deal happens or not, it's clear that Pittsburgh is looking to make moves that will shape their future. So, as we wait for more news and see how this story develops, one thing is for sure. The Steelers are always in the mix, always looking for ways to improve, and always ready to seize an opportunity when it presents itself. Keep your eyes peeled because this offseason could turn out to be one of the most exciting in recent Steelers history. And remember, no matter what, we're all in this together. Fans, players, and coaches, supporting our team through thick and thin. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential trade? Do you believe Nakua could be the game changer Pittsburgh needs? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Steelers. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news. Let's go Steel Curtain. This is the season we've been waiting for.